mom sent you my mom sent me your page and she was like, I should go on here. And I was like, I don't know, but this is my first time, so I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous because there's so many people here, but I said, why not? Let me just give it a try.
Okay, we love the accent, and I shout out to all the international people that watch my show. I don't say it enough, but we really are an international show. I get people throughout these 3 years always calling us from around the world. So she's in the UK right now. It's 6:30 LA time, 2:30 in the morning in United Kingdom. So while you are up,
Oh,
you're
well,
fresh
I
to be up
was
at
actually
2:30
up working
a.m.
on my business, so and then I saw you go live, so I was like, okay, let me join. Let me see if she assessed because this is my first time on your live. But yeah, I just decided to give it a shot. Why not?
Well, let me get to know you
Yes,
better. It's
Alicia.
Alicia, you said?
I'm 26
How
years
old are
old.
you?
No,
26.
no.
Do you have any kids? Wait, 7
Okay,
seconds. We have a
okay,
lag. We have a lag, so you have to
okay.
wait 7 seconds before you respond. So Alicia calling us from the United Kingdom. She's 26. Do you have any kids?
No, I
Wait
don't
seven
have any
seconds.
kids.
What do you do for a
So
living?
I
Wait 7 seconds.
study part-time and I work as an activities coordinator.
What's your
To be
zodiac
honest,
sign? Do you believe in that? Don't forget you gotta wait seven. So
okay,
Alicia, you gotta wait 7 seconds before you respond
okay.
because Instagram is overlapping us. Do you believe in 7 seconds? I mean, do you believe in zodiacs?
So I don't necessarily believe in zodiacs because I'm a child of God. And are there any men of God around? Like, do they exist anymore? Where are they? But I will say I am a Cancer, but I don't want to say that I possess all the traits of a Cancer because I'm a child of God. I belong to God. So
Okay. I want to say this, and I respect everybody because everybody doesn't have to believe in zodiacs, but I believe you can be a child of God and still
why
believe
do
in
you say
zodiacs.
that? I want to hear your point of view. I'm genuinely interested.
Okay, well, I'll share you my assessment on zodiacs. I know a lot of
Yeah.
people don't believe in zodiacs, um, but I remember years ago I was dating a guy. He will always be like, "You're a Taurus. You're a Taurus. You're a Taurus." He knew I was a Taurus, but he would always say, "You're such a
Yeah.
Taurus," and I was like, "What does that even mean?" And I was like most people who don't believe in zodiacs, not really into it that heavy. And then finally, he was saying so much that I was like, let me just look up Taurus, and he was a Gemini. And when I tell you, when I read what they said dating would be like for a Gemini and a Taurus, they read us. Like it was like they knew me. They just put my name and they should put his name. It was like our exact scenario in our dating and the challenges we were having. So at that moment, I was like really, really sold because I was like, wait a minute, this is so our dynamic. How the hell? And then when I got more in tuned in it, I started learning people, and then I started learning like, oh, I
Yeah.
get really, really along with Virgos and Capricorns, and then I started realizing like I have a lot of challenges, and then they were all Scorpios. So my life experience is what sold me on zodiacs.
Mm,
I do respect though. I
yeah.
respect everybody's beliefs, and no matter what you believe. So I'm not trying to get anyone to believe. But I just wanted to say this. I know I'm a child of God, but I do believe
The
in
thing,
zodiac. So you
Kendra,
don't
the
have to
thing
though. You
is,
don't
my
have to. We
ex
don't
is a
got to debate.
Scorpio, and that just did not work out. And Cancers and Scorpios are meant to get along, and that, no, I just don't get along with Scorpios. And we're meant to be a very good match. So I don't know how much I believe in it. I feel like there's some truth to personalities, but I think that's as much as I believe, to be honest.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I will honor your beliefs and your experience. But we don't got to do zodiac since you don't believe in it. That's fine. So we
Yes.
got Alicia, United Kingdom, 26, no kids. And tell
So
me
I
your
study
job one more
part-time
time.
and
Wait
I'm
seven
an
seconds.
activities coordinator.
Okay, and we gotta remember you gotta wait 7 seconds before you respond, only because it's gonna overlap us and they won't hear what you're saying. So, activities coordinator. Now we're here. What kind of man are you looking for? Wait 7 seconds.
A man of God, number one. Someone who's mature, knows how to communicate. So preferably somebody who's older than me, because I can't deal with the young guys anymore. I'm past that stage. I've learned my lesson. Someone who's ambitious and caring and just has a kind heart and is loyal.
Okay, what
Cheating,
are your deal breakers?
that's just not, and that's a non-negotiable. Lack of communication and immaturity, I guess, because I tend to have little patience for certain things. So that's my non-negotiables.
Okay. Does the guy have to look a certain way, wait 7 seconds?
No, he doesn't have to look a particular way, but he needs to be able to take care of himself because I take care of myself. Like, I'm conscious about what I eat. I'm conscious, like, about working out. I don't work out all the time, but I feel like I keep active. So I would want him to take care of himself and his body, and yeah.
Okay. What about money? Does he got to make a certain amount of money, wait 7 seconds?
Well, I wouldn't say he has to make a certain amount, but he does have to be financially secure. So he has to be able to take care of himself and take care of his responsibilities. Yeah. And be a provider. I will be honest. Yeah, I do like providers.
She likes providers. What about this? You want to be in the United Kingdom?
Are you asking if he has to live in the United Kingdom?
Yes.
Not necessarily. I am open to long distance because I feel like I'm mature enough to do long distance. But obviously, it will be easier if he is in the United Kingdom. It just logically makes more sense.
All right, let's do
What's
the
that? Do I
Kim.
have to show myself? Oh my, because I'm okay. How am I gonna do this, Kendra? How do I? I'm gonna have to, because there's a bed behind me.
Okay, you look
Young
good.
and fabulous.
She said young and fabulous. Don't play with her. Could the guy have kids already? Wait 7 seconds.
I don't mind if he has kids because I don't feel like life will be incomplete if I don't have kids. So I don't mind not having kids. So if he has kids, but not young kids, like, oh, it's tricky. Oh, I'm stuck with this question. I mean, he can have kids, but it really depends on the situation. So I'll leave it as that. But I think for my age, if he didn't have kids, that would be great.
That would be great. Okay, okay. Okay. When was
Oh,
your last relationship? Wait 7 seconds.
the last one was a month ago, so not that long ago.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the
Oh,
last time you was intimate with someone?
5 years ago. Yeah, yeah, that's what I
Really?
like. These guys think I'm joking when I say someone who's a man of God and believes in God and has a relationship with God. And when I tell them from the start, they think I'm joking, and then they try to test me, and they realize I'm not budging. Like, it's been 5 years. There's really cobwebs there. It's really closed. Like, it's not budging. So I am serious when I say that.
She's serious when she says that. So your last relationship, you
No,
guys obviously didn't have
I think
sex.
he was mad. I think he was mad about
I'm
that.
wrong,
But oh well.
did he know in advance?
Yes, he did know in advance. But I think he was trying to test the waters. So he took us on holiday. And he thought because I was on holiday that, it would. No, it didn't. Sorry, love.
So what is your goal? Marriage? Wait 7 seconds.
Yes, my goal is definitely marriage. But I wouldn't say that I'm in a rush to get married. But obviously my goal is marriage.
Okay. So you're telling the men in advance though that you're not having sex with them, you're just dating. So they're supposed to be, are they courting you for marriage if you're not in the rush to get married? Wait 7 seconds.
Well, yes, they are courting me for marriage, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not in a rush. Like, I still want to get to know the person. I still want to, like, meet their family, see how they are in public, how they interact with their friends, and just really get to know them on a deeper, intimate level. Because marriage is serious. Like, I'm young. I don't want to just jump into marriage. And my mom always tells me, like, if you marry the wrong person, that can really affect your life. And I still have dreams and goals and things that I want to achieve in life. So with marriage, I want to take my time, but not waste time, if that makes sense.
That's really wise, actually. So, I'm going to ask you this: are you guys in committed relationships, or are you dating? And the reason I'm asking is he able to sleep with other women along this journey? Wait 7 seconds.
Kendra, I don't understand that question.
So let me start. Okay, let me ask the first question. Was that a committed relationship that you were in?
Yes. You mean my ex? Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yes. And how long was that relationship?
Can you even call it a relationship? I mean,
You called it a
okay, but it
relationship.
was
You said
only
it was
like
over a
3 months.
month ago.
So really and truly, it was just like a flyby.
Okay, no, no, but I like this because what it does is, okay, so he was probably able to go 3 months without sex. And then when he finally realized you were serious, that you're not going to sleep with him unless you're his wife, and you're not even trying to be his wife no time soon, he probably decided he can't do that.
Well, I will say it's not that it wasn't sometime soon. I just feel like he didn't really see my value because I was saying that I don't really want to be dating for more than 3 years. Like, if you're serious about someone, why are you trying to extend it more than 3 years? Like, you would want to get married, right? Well, that's how I think. You want to get married. By 3 years, you'd know if you want to marry that person. I
Your phone went out.
just feel like he didn't see my
Say it
value
again.
because if I'm telling you I want to be married by 3 years, I'm saying this is not forever. And the fact that you couldn't, you, okay, fair enough, you lasted 3 months, but you can last more than 3 months. Like, my end goal is a lifetime. So if you saw my value, you would have been willing to wait. That's how I feel.
Yeah, let me say this to that. I don't think you're wrong. First of all, you're all right because you told him up front. So when he signed up for this, you didn't dupe him. You told him your plans of not having sex until you got married. So you did everything right. If he decided to date you and commit to you with that knowledge, it is what it is. I think that the reality is some men.
Pardon?
How low was this guy?
How old?
How low
He
was
was
he?
29.
29. So that's a big sexual peak for men. I think that he was trying to challenge you, like you said, to see if you really are gonna be serious. Now your challenge is gonna be you really well the goal should be to find a like-minded individual. What you're trying to do. You're trying to find a man that's also on a celibacy journey that respects that journey until marriage. Because to you, 3 years may not be long, but 3 months 3 days, who knows, to some men,
Yeah,
is
that's
probably
fair.
impossible, right?
That's
So
fair.
that's not the guy for you. That's not the guy for you. So, and I also do think if you're committed, then you're committed. But it always gets challenging when the expectation is for the other person to do the same. So I just think that your wisest bet, which I think you're doing, is to find a man that loves the Lord and wants to serve the Lord and also agrees on his own to celibacy until marriage. So it's a
Yeah,
natural thing for both of
yeah.
you guys.
I mean, where is he at? I'm just.
It's gonna be hard. I would say this: it would be hard for you to convince a man that doesn't want
That's
to do
true.
that to do
That
that.
is true. But that's why I say from up front. You know, I'm not forcing anyone. I'm letting you know this is me from the beginning.
Yeah.
So
And that's all you could do. So I mean, everyone has to respect that. You're telling them what it is. But it's interesting because you are a pretty girl. Men are gonna try you. They're gonna see if you're really going to stay. But let's keep going. So, what are 3 flaws you have to work on, honey? Wait 7 seconds.
Okay, so one of my flaws, I feel like I could communicate better. I think sometimes I can be quite reactive, which is not the best. I know that. My other flaw, I feel like I could be more patient because, as I said in the beginning, I feel like I have a limit for a certain level of immaturity. But then again, nobody's perfect, right? But I feel like sometimes I could be a bit more patient. My other flaw, I feel like I'm perfect. I'm joking, I'm not perfect. But my other flaw, I'm trying to figure out. My next flaw, Kendra, I'm really the real deal here. I'm really the real deal.
Okay, so let's get to that question. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you? Why are
Okay,
you
I'm not
perfect? What makes you
perfect. I was
perfect?
joking, guys. Nobody's perfect. But I'm caring. I have a big heart. I'm loyal. I'm committed. I will try my best to make things work as much as I can. I'm not a bum. Like, I'm ambitious. I have goals. I'm actively working towards my goals. I might not be where I want to be right now. So, yeah, I'm not perfect, but I feel like I'm willing to make things work. And I'm going to pray for you. Like, I'm a woman of God. Like, I'm going to be on your side, and God is going to be on your side. What more could you want?
And you want to have children, I'm assuming.
Not necessarily. Like,
Now that might not
okay,
be
the thing
considered
is,
perfect to
I
some
will
men.
have children. Like, but I don't think it's the end of the world if I don't have children. I feel like there's more to life than just having children. And I feel like there's so many kids that I can help because my family does charity work as well. So we help other families, and I feel like I can always give back in some way. Like, having kids is not the end all for me.
Fair enough. I love that you're
Yeah.
very in tune with you. And I think that's the key, right? And I think you're very upfront. So as long as you stay upfront with some of those big
Yeah.
things, so those are big things for men, like wanting to procreate, but you said you're willing, but I think you should want to do it though too, because there's nothing worse than becoming a mother and you honestly
That's
didn't
true.
want to become a mother.
That is true. But I don't think that would be the case. I'm just saying
Yeah,
that if I never have kids, I know there's more to life than just having kids. So, yeah.
fair enough. All right, let's get to a girlfriend. So she's not perfect, but she's not far from it, according to her. How can the guy
You can
reach out
message
to you,
me
boo?
on Instagram, I guess. This is the platform we're on, so you can message me on Instagram. My DMs are open.
EJ Hood. All right, boo.
Okay,
Well, keep me
Kendra,
posted
thank
how it
you.
goes.
Good night. Mwah.
You're welcome. Bye, boo. Bye.